Living abroad as an expat woman is a very exciting life. It is. But at the same time, is a challenging emotional journey. So how are you going to embrace a global mindset, a global philosophy, if you're still missing so much your loved ones left back home? So in this video, I'm going to share with you 2 strategies you can implement right away to overcome the feeling of homesickness. But even before we do that, I invite you to be curious about why is this happening to you? And there's probably 3 reasons for that homesickness. I am Susana, your expat life coach. I created this channel, Abroad with Susana, to support international women living abroad to embrace a global mindset so you can more easily create that global circle, that circle around you, the social engagement, connections, so you can find your purpose while you're living abroad and as well feel like you are at home, even if you're abroad. So, are you curious about the reasons that might be the ones why you're feeling homesick? Okay, the first reason that I've noticed myself every time I move is because in this new country that you're in, you are still not connected. You didn't grow your social circle. You have no connections, no friends. Hence, you have no plans for Friday evening or no plans for the weekend. Maybe the weekend you are with your husband or your wife and with your kids. But the rest of the week, you feel like you still haven't started your life there. So hence, the only thing that you can do is kind of, be connected back home. And you cannot let go of that because you still don't know where to cling on, where to hang on. You don't have that connection in your new environment yet. That would be the first reason. The second reason, which is a bit more deep than that, is because somehow you feel some sort of guiltiness. You feel guilty for leaving your family back home, senior family. And in a way, you don't allow yourself to be open in this new place and in order to enjoy your life abroad. So there is something that is connected back home with this feeling of guilty. You feel guilty, and hence you don't allow yourself to let that go in order for you to enjoy this new life. So I know it's a very deep feeling, so maybe it's not happening to you, and I'm glad if it doesn't, but if it is, please, I want you to journal on it, reflect on it, or at least reflect on it. Do some meditation, do some things, thought about that, and see if that might be a reason that guiltiness, feeling guilty is some of the reasons that is not letting you enjoy your life abroad. So that's why you still feel homesick. And the third reason why you might still feeling homesick is because you are too focused on your job, your studies, or maybe your family, your young children, and you don't, you say to yourself, I don't have time to enjoy and invest in making friends. It's like, wait a second, I need to figure it out this first, job, studies, taking care of your young children, before you invest in your social life. And that is a reason that then, because of the first reason, because you're still homesick, you don't allow yourself to invest your time in your social aspects of your life. And that is key element to enjoy your life abroad. So, and here are the strategies that I believe are very simple, but at the same time quite easy to implement right away. The first strategy to overcome homesickness is you need to understand that your life abroad with your new social life needs to be in balance with what you have back home. Let's say, of course, back home, you probably have your senior family and closest friends. So that has a very, heavy weight, of course. So you need to balance your life abroad with some weight as well, because otherwise you will keep moving back home. So you need to balance it. And the only way to balance it is by having plans here. You need to make an effort to connect with the local people and other expats in your area, in your new life. How can you do that? Well, you need to make an effort. You have to be courageous and go outside and start those connections. And a very good way is keep your family, maybe plan some weekly calls with them, but not only to talk about what is going on at home, but for them to keep you accountable, because right now you have no connection, right? Nobody to keep you accountable. So make people back home, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's one of your parents, maybe it's one of your siblings, but use them, someone back home, as an accountability partner for you to get the courage to go and meet new friends. So with that weekly call, you are connected, but at the same time, you feel you are accountable to make those plans where you are living now, right? So you feel encouraged, you feel supported, and at the same time, you're feeling accountable, right? So this is very important. This is a strategy, as you see, easy to implement, and it's practical. So you can start having those connections here and those plans for Friday night to go out and meet new people and keep the connection back home. And the second strategy that I use every time I move to a new country, because I've been moving abroad for the last 26 years. So, and I have lived in like I lost track, but it's like 7 countries, some of them twice. So every time I move somewhere, I invited my family and close friends from home to where I was. That has 2 benefits, immediate 2 benefits. First, that in order for you to be a nice host, you need to understand what's going on in your new country. You need to have plans for your family when they visit. So it's like knowing, the simplest thing as restaurants and where's the supermarket and all the logistics. But at the same time, you want to know more about the country for yourself, but as well to be a nice host. About the history, about the traditions, the customs, cultural events. So that forces you, well, not forces you, but invites you to know more about the country. And again, it goes with the first strategy, right? It forces you to go out as well and meet those new people. So combining these both strategies is excellent for you to start letting go that feeling of homesickness and start getting more excited, more engaged in your new surroundings. Okay, and that's it. So to recap, remember, the reason you might be feeling homesick is because you didn't started to connect with your new country, so you have no plans. The second is like you might be feel guilty because you left your family there and you don't want to disconnect. And the third one is that you forget to start growing your social life. So the strategies that I am recommending you is 1, keep weekly call back home, use it as an accountability call for you to get courage, start those connections where you are. And also invite your family and friends over so you can be a nice host. And that as well is forcing you to learn about your new country. So if you like this video, give us the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, of course, to learn more tips about how to embrace a global mindset, a growth mindset, and feel at home living abroad. If you want to work with me, of course, you can find my contact details in the description below, and we can have a chat one-on-one and see if we're a good fit for me to help you as an expert coach in order to embrace this global mindset and grow your social circle, find your purpose abroad, and see how to make the best of this opportunity that you moved abroad. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.